Where am I? Hey guys! This is really very awkward. This is the very end of the long row that is behind my desk. And so I've got like every light on up here because it's late at night. And but yet I wanted to be able to show you this stuff. Nighttime is pretty much the only time I get to do a lot of filming right now because my folks usually have the TV on really loud during the day and it's just a little too hard. So anyway, this is like one of my favorite things because I love adding beads to stuff. I got this at a garage sale for next to nothing. I think I got it and a bunch of other stuff for like $5. So I was super thrilled with that, and I have incorporated all of my like little red seed beads in with these red seed beads. So I actually have used a lot, but then I refill, or when I buy stuff or get more things at garage sales or whatever. And I have a bunch of stuff in the center too. Okay, so we'll put that off to the side here. These are my wooden stamps, and I have, where are we? Here we go. I have some beads that were just all mixed up when I got them. I am not going to go through all of those and pull out the different colors. So when I'm just doing a quick bead project, I just grab this bottle. And there's, lots and lots and lots of different colors in there. And if I couldn't get all of one color into what I just showed you, it went in here. So yeah. And then this is, where are we? Here we go. This is some larger beads that I had, and just odds and ends of things, but I can see everything. I get a quick glance. I can see what's in there, and I know it's all darks and blues and greens and some silvers. So, and there is some wood beads as well. But I kind of gone to these, my parents drink, these are Boost. Not all Boost bottles are clear ones, so if you're looking for them, you might want to open the bottom of the box a little bit and see if they're clear, because you can only tell by looking at the bottom because they've got a cover from top to bottom, and so you have to kind of look here and see if you can see through it, or it's white. Anyway, I am selling some of these in my Etsy store, and for real inexpensive. So it's I think $3, and of course the shipping. I have to charge for the shipping, and it's not that they weigh a whole lot to get there, but you gotta put them in a box to get them there. So if you really want some, I've got them in my Etsy store. But anyway, okay, so put these over here. Now, this is, what do you call this? Inka Dinka doos. This was the, where you stamped around circles and things like that. I have so many of them, and every once in a while I get out and play with them and say, oh my gosh, this is so cool. Why don't I do more? And then I put them away and I don't play with them for a while. I got these at a garage sale, did not buy these at a store or anything, for almost nothing, so kind of my mantra. This is that foam to unmount wood stamps and make them into just, red rubber stamps. Isn't that where are you? Isn't that pretty? I love this one. This is my newest one I got at a garage sale. Yes, I did. Yeah, anyway. So I kind of keep, if it's a wood stamp, it's just kind of, that goes over there. It's in here, but I don't want to get any more than this, so I just kind of leave this. This is it. And that's including these. I don't get any more. I gotta like it a lot in order to get a wood stamp anymore. Now, this next container, let me get it opened up. This is kind of my weird thing container. Or you know, it's too big to put some, like, Googly Eyes. You know, so I got a container of Googly Eyes. I don't use them all the time because I'm like a paper crafter, mixed media artist kind of person. I'm not really a crafter, you know, not since my kids left the house. So, but I've got like memory glass, a big metal thingy for a drawer pull, a guard. I've got some metal ribbon. Just stuff that, you know, what the heck do you do with them? You know, like Googly Eyes, you always need Googly Eyes for something. So you know, I kind of keep those, just like I keep the little pom-poms. So, but anyway, these are stackable, and they're iris containers. So I could, I mean, they stack together and don't move around. That's how I mean stackable. This is jewelry making. So I've got wire and beads and split rings. I got this at a garage sale. There are settings, they're flower settings with little openings, and these round beads go into the openings. Again, it was a garage sale. It was like a whole set of stuff. Some things, you know, I think I'll use, and some things I don't. But so this is just kind of a modge podge of items. I don't have a huge amount of jewelry stuff. I have these two cases. I believe these come from Michael's, and they have little like Tic Tac boxes in them. So these are ones that are like specialty things that aren't seed beads. There are a few seed beads in here, but they're like metal centered seed beads and things like that. I have a lot of, sorry about the glare, but there's a lot of bead caps, I don't know, bigger, you know, the bigger beads, but yet they're not huge beads, just things like that. So that's what's in that. This is Junk Journal Junkie did a Halloween oh geez, W9 scraps or nines. Oh, I can't remember now. Janine Bernard, but she's like, oh, I can't remember the name of her YouTube, but she's got a YouTube. But imagine if you typed in Janine Bernard. Isn't that a cute stamp she has on the back of that too? I love that. You could probably see, she's in Canada, and she did such a great job. I love this album. Love this. Anyway, so that stays out there. This next little container that I have, which I think I've moved to here, it's right here. This is what I have for wooden things, which is not a huge amount. These are, you know, the small wooden things, little tiles, butterflies, arrows, houses. You know, I don't have a huge amount. I don't use them, so I don't want a huge amount. But what I do have, I don't use. But I keep saying I'm going to. I keep saying it. Okay, now this one is, oh goodness, who doesn't need, I keep having to, who doesn't need safety pins? There's large, medium, and smaller safety pins. I have pinks, and these are all different colored ones here. They're metallics and items. These are those Tim Holtz pins where and they've got little words on them. Yeah, that's memento, little words. And then I have cover the pearls up, got pearl covered pins. I've got all different kinds of, like, these are big safety pins type things. These are actually nickel plated pins, just straight head, flathead pins. These are teeny tiny nickel pins. These are old, and there's not, there's no rust or anything on them, so they're really, really good pins. And then I have a bunch of just oddball, different heads in here. Some are pearl, some are crowns, some are different things. And then these are some specialty needles. So I kind of keep all of my pins in here, so if I just need a safety pin for around the house, I know they're in here, as well as, when I'm trying to do something for a card or, oops, open up. Now this is pretty much my mixed media, altered stuff. These are things that I have found around the house or found taking things apart. I do have my key collection, which I have pretty good key collection, but I also have hinges. That's part of an old belt closure. This was, somebody had put this in a Coke bottle cap, and it's just a bunch of pieces and parts from a motherboard or something, and then they put clear glue in there. So there's just all kinds of weird things in here that I could possibly see using in some altered art kind of stuff. Okay. This one it's Craft Fantastic. Had all of these charms. Where are we? They're charms, and then there's the glass that goes with them. I keep losing you. The glass that goes with them, and I've got all different ones. I've got some squares. There's hearts, and then they've got the glass. Here's some silver swirly stuff. And so you can put pictures, in there and stuff behind the glass and make jewelry or whatever. Okay. Then this last one here is all of my appliques. I don't have a ton of them. I say all of my appliques. See any guys? So, and I've got a few of my doilies in here as well, but yeah, just, oh, and I have like, these are porcelain painted masks, and they really are cute for different things. I've got quite a few of those in there, but just a lot of different things there. Okay, moving along, because this is quite a large section here. Now let me see. Ow, pinched myself. Let me see. Let me go down. Let's see, which one is that? That's that one, that's that one. Okay, this will work. Okay, so this first top one, put it right here. is just all different kinds of doilies. Most of these are vintage, but it's things that you know, handmade. I try and keep them as straight as I can. That one's probably not handmade, but it's still pretty. But I pretty much try and leave these to be, oops, handmade items. I do have some handkerchiefs. Beautiful stuff. Okay, and I mean, this is absolutely chock full of these type of things. I'm not going to go through every piece of it. Just suffice it to say I've got enough. So there's that one. This one, this is faux leather. This all faux leather. There's another piece, faux leather, burlap. This is, it's cotton, and it's contact paper on a roll, but it's cute. And then I've got a huge amount of this in another room, but it's a curtain, but it is suede, and it's a nice goldy color. So this is some cloth that I use for making my books, and then I just have lots of cottons. And that goes in the other one, but I'm not going to switch it out right now. I have Christmas. I have beautiful pieces for some books that I'm wanting to do. Yeah, just beautiful stuff. I sometimes find these things when there's a really cool Halloween piece, and then the rest of this, the rest of the way down is all Ada cloth, and then down below that I have some actual real leather. I've got black, dark brown, and white leather, but Ada cloth is another thing that I like to put on the inside of my books and the inside front and back cover. My journals mainly, but yeah, the Ada cloth really works out nicely. Okay, so there is that. Oh, come on. There we go. Next one. There is one store here in Florida. It's called Bell's, and they have a paper tissue, a tissue paper that is different than the regular tissue paper that I can buy in the store. I don't know why it's different. It feels like it's almost a little waxy, but I save it because I love the way it plays with ink. So I save Christmas time. I'm chasing everybody's boxes down and getting the paper out of them if we went and bought stuff at Bell's. I have a few pieces here that I have purchased that I think would make great book covers. This is an Asian theme, which I would love to do, and then this one is just green. I don't know if I'll ever use it, but we'll see. And I've got tissue paper in this one, napkins, paper doilies, all kinds of paper products in here. Let's see, these are all different napkins, tissue paper, Bunch of doilies here. This is a box to alter. I actually put that in there to hold everything so it wouldn't slouch around and it was getting damaged. Oop, just around this way. So that is that one. Okay, my favorite. And then I just don't have enough space for all the material, but I won't allow myself to get any more. I've got to start using it. I don't care how pretty it is. I've got beautiful stuff. I just need to use it. Okay, moving along. This is larger pieces of lace, like huge tablecloths. This is a large piece of lace I got at a garage sale, which is absolutely gorgeous. This is a table runner, I think. Oh no, it's a yeah, one of those window covering things, curtains. I'll have to refold this. But this is, you know, primarily larger pieces. I have a huge piece of this lace that I got. This is some vintage lace. I also have my Surrey silk in here. I have red lace. I have a huge bunch of this lace, and I have another one down there. And so, occasionally I'll go and cut pieces off, or if they all make doilies, I'll, you know, sometimes just sit in front of the TV and cut doilies out. So that is that. I'm running out of room to back out of my own way. Okay, this one is fun foam. This is all fun foam and paper bags, burlap bags, cotton bags. I came across a huge number of these that I have in here, and I ended up getting them for like 25 cents a piece. And I want to do some beading, so I would just go to the TV, grab my little container here of mixed beads usually, and I'll just do some beading on here, and then I'll put these on my Etsy shop. So, you know, that's the kind of stuff that I have in here. I have a whole, got this at a garage sale, little fun foam sheets, so all different kind of colors. Little burlap bags. Anytime I come across them where they're like super inexpensive, I will snag them. But now I have plenty. I just need to do something with them. Kind of the story that we all have, isn't it? Okay, this one is my last one. This is broadcloth. It's very strong, very good for using with making books. It's a very, very tight, dense weave, and you can paint it very well. You can do just, you know, just about anything that you want to do, like you could do with paper, you can do with this. This is stabilizer, so if it's a material that is not a super dense strong, you put stabilizer in the back of it, then you can do whatever you want with it. Cotton. This is a beautiful piece of fabric that I got, and I don't know what the heck I'm gonna ever do with it, but I love it. So there you go. Then I've got denim and different cottons, burlap. I've got, this is a this was a remnant, and it's a tulle, but it's a super soft tulle, so I really liked that. More of that broadcloth in black, just more tidbits, and like this was linen. It's called linen wrap, but it looks burlappy, but it's very soft. So I just have all this kind of stuff in here, odds and end pieces that, there's not a lot of it, but there's plenty to do things that I do with. So it's kind of my overflow. Okay. So there's that part. Let me see, where are we at? We're at 26 minutes. I'm going to call that the end of this one, and I'm going to tell you to have a wonderful evening, and I'll see you guys later. Let me just show you where I was. Let me get this up. So here is the end of my, that's the very end, and it goes, oh, I'm going to have to unplug it. And it goes all the way, let's see, yeah. So there it is. This is just where we were, right here, and it goes all the way along the back, and then that table right there is where I sit. So I think now I have done videos for this whole entire back section, which I absolutely love. It is working so well for me. All right, guys, I'll see you later.